Hiya folks, and welcome back for part 3 of Let's Play Discworld II. If you recall, we were looking around the university garden, and now we run into a bunch of beehives. Along with a beekeeper, and bees that swing out to the camera and flowers. Let's see what the beekeeper has to say.
Keep them bees there, sir.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
I said, do please keep away from the bees. They're very dangerous. You need the right equipment, see? A veil, smoke, that kind of thing.
Oh, come on, they're not that dangerous, are they?
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Last fellow here who tried to mess with that hive ended up stung, bewitched, and turned into the helpless love slave of the bee queen.
Really?
As the gods judge me, sir. He was off there collecting pollen day and night just for the privilege of seeing her mandibles crease up in a smile, sir. Awful. Awful the degradation he got put through, sir.
Oh, God, it must have been horrible.
Yes, sir. The pollen made me sneeze something awful.
I think at this point I should, buzz off.
Probably.
Look, can I have some wax out of the beehive, or do I have to get tough?
Tough? What? Go in there and fight the queen herself?
No, I mean get tough with you. You know, threaten, offer violence, intimidate you through use of magic powers, that sort of thing.
There's no call for that sort of thing, sir. If you're going to take that attitude, I'm afraid I'm going to have to force you to go on a bizarre quest to find objects which will catch my interest and curry my favour.
Oh, that would be a novelty.
You've no one but yourself to blame, sir. Off you go. The days are wasting.
For asking a general question. So you really like bees a lot then?
Oh, yeah, they're wonderful little things, sir. Such rich and varied lives. Zooming into the hive and zooming out again, and poetry. Pure poetry in motion. No one pays them enough attention, sir, that's what I think. If only someone would give the little darlings the recognition they deserve.
Quite.
I mean, it's all ants these days, sir. Ants this and ants that, and ants can carry 100 times their own body weight. And
Yes, now, look.
I mean, it's nothing a bee can't cap, sir. Look at your basic regurgitation process, or the fascinating little dances bees perform. Point. I see a flower filled with nectar. Point. Watch out for the spider's web over in that tree. Point. The clover's coming into bloom. Where's he gone then? I was just getting into the really interesting bit.
Yeah, but we didn't want to hear about bee regurgitation. And if you hear something in the background, my daughter started playing with the Wii, so we may catch some background noise because of that.
Bees, nature's little workers.
Oops.
You have to be kidding. Bees, nature's little workers. I guess we could all learn from them.
If you say so. Let's see, now we know where the beehive is, and it is time to go look elsewhere, because that would be the total of the garden. See, I believe we have one more area we need to explore here, the high energy facility. And you will learn how appropriate it is that it is the high energy facility. Let's look around first.
Hey, what are those little black things roaming around inside?
Those are ants, folks. You'll learn more in a minute.
Skaz. Essentially the sort of man who carefully files away family photographs as his sole means of recreation.
Interesting. Okay, not interesting, but hey.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And you are?
Scars. That's a name I have. Yeah, right.
Oh, lovely. Well, that's this conversation off to a good start then. What are you doing here?
Doing?
Just answer the question.
I'm, trying to get it together, I mean, what are, any of us really, actually doing from a cosmic point of view?
Yes.
Time to lay off some of that energy,
What are you
dude.
doing in this room?
Oh, right, yeah. Well, working, on this new, magical engine for working things out. It works things out, By working them out, it crunches numbers into little bits.
Amazing. What's it called?
We, call it hex.
Why?
Well, 'cause in the working things out engine business, everything has got to have a 3-letter name.
Is that because you can't understand longer words?
What?
Somehow, when I look at you, I feel that a 3-letter name just isn't enough.
What? I don't understand.
Really? That's astonishing. It really is.
Well,
So this is where all the grant money goes these days.
Hey, there's no point getting all, uncool and heavy. Anyway, I don't deal with the money. It's all Kevin's doing. He knows how to talk to the university council.
Kevin? Who's Kevin?
One of my research assistants. He's a, invertebrate politician.
You mean inveterate politician? I think there's a misprint in the script.
No, invertebrate. He's an ant. Currently, he lives in that test tube over there. Now go, away, because I can't stand around here all day. It's too difficult.
too difficult to stand
What are all
around.
these leggy little objects you have
Okay.
running around the place?
Oh, those. Oh, they're ants.
Ants?
Yeah, ants. They got legs and sticking out bits on their heads. You get them in sandwiches at picnics, ants. That's what they're like, that's what they're called.
I am perfectly aware of the existence of ants. What I want to know is why you have them running freely about the innards of a complex mathematical machine.
Ah, there, in fact, is the essence of my, very cunning plan. You see, when we were designing Hex, we worked out that what with it all being so new and everything, we were bound to end with, a lot of bugs in the system.
At least they
And
got
that'd
that
mean
far ahead.
people would be complaining the whole, time. Every time it wouldn't work properly, they'd call us and tell us there was, a bug in the machine kind of thing.
So why have you put an anthill inside?
Alright, well, the cunning bit is, we thought what we'd do is put all the bugs in right at the start, so there'd be no room for them later on. Smart, eh?
Amazing, and somehow so prophetic.
Right. But we don't call them bugs anymore. We call them creatures. Then, if a problem occurs, we can say, no, it's not a bug. It's just an undocumented creature, and the whole system relies on them now. They race about inside there, opening up little gates, closing them, opening them again,
You
running
ready, folks?
about in little wheels, dragging bits of information from one storage bin into another. It's working really, well.
I'm not so sure about that. How do the ants feel about it?
They seem to like it. We found the machine works if you put living things in, see. We put in a mouse the other day, and it worked really fast when we put some RAM in, until they butted their way out.
Do you ever, how shall I put this, lose any ants?
It's funny you mentioned that. It was only yesterday when I lost 100 of my best. It was awful. The machine was like totally debugged for a while.
And on that note, I will be back next time to continue talking to these rather odd individuals. So, until then, take care everybody. See you later.